Yeah, good evening, everyone. I hope you all can hear me, and I hope we are, how do you call it? We are doing great, right? I hope you're doing great. Good. We're going to do a very quick chat breakdown. It's been a while. It's been a while we did it. It's been a while that we did something like that. So we're going to just do a very quick one. A very, very quick one. A very, very quick one. It's not going to take much of our time. It's not going to take much of our time. It's not going to take much of our time. Not at all. Good. So get it going. Let's get it going. So dropping the pair you want us to analyze, right? Dropping the pair you want us to analyze, then you're good to go. Dropping the pair you want us to analyze, then you're good to go. Good. Dropping the pair you want us to analyze, then you're good to go. So it's nothing going to be. This week is going to be crazy. This week is going to be crazy. Last week we did over 2,000 pips each daily. It was just like a daily appetite, right? It was just like a daily appetite. So let's get this week going. Hopefully you'll be able to do it again. That is it. We do it and we do it again over and over again. That is it. I know most of the people are going to talk about, how do you call it? SAUSD gold, right? SAUSD gold. So um by CBTC. So BTC, I'm on BTC. Let me do it very quick. Let me do a very quick chat breakdown on BTC. Then I think I'll be good to go. So with regards to BTC, I can see that price is respecting a very nice area of interest, of which I'm interested in, which is this area. Right? You see price respecting this area. So I wouldn't want to just force price to do what it doesn't want to do. Right? So BTC, you can see I'm on BTC, so you just have to pay attention. I won't go back again. And in BTC, price has gotten to that key level, and you can see the price is just ranging. I just find it very difficult to either break to the upside or break to the downside. So probably all that you'll be doing on BTC is waiting patiently for price to get it as to get itself over there, then you're good to go. That is it, right? To get itself over there, then you're good to go. So basically, what you'll be waiting for on BTC is waiting for something like a breakout of this, how do you call it, resistance level, then a retest, then you buy to the upside. Probably that is it. That's what you'll be waiting for on BTC. That is what you'll be waiting for on BTC. So practically, BTC, nevertheless, price on a key level, nevertheless, we're looking for more, how do you call it, either a sell to the downside or a buy to the upside. You can't force price to do what it doesn't want to do. All that you need is what price to just pump to the upside or pump to the downside. Break out of this range, then you're good to go. That is it. That is it for BTC. So you can keep it, how do you call it? You can keep it, you can take a screenshot of it or something, then you just refer to it back, right? I see a lot of gold. I see a lot of gold. I'm going to do gold. Definitely I will do gold. Definitely I'll have to do gold. So I see BTC, I see GBP I see, how do you call it, EU, I see Euro USD. Let's head straight to Euro USD and let's get it started. Euro USD. Just keep liking the live, share the live, liking the live, share the live, liking the live, share the live. To get us to as many people as you can, that is it. It's knowledge you all want to share. That is it. Knowledge is power. That one you can't lie. Knowledge is power. Good. Good, I'll do good. I'll do good. Take your time, I'll do good. All of you I'll do good, right? So first of all, we are Euro USD. Euro USD just have to just look for the trend of the market, look for the trend of the market, and the trend of the market currently, you can just zoom out and see what you're having right now on Euro USD. You can see that Euro USD is was in an uptrend, but in this case scenario, Euro USD has paused for some weird reason. Euro USD has paused here, right? It has paused in here. It was in an uptrend and later it paused. Let me just clean everything. Good. So Euro USD was in an uptrend and it has paused. It's pausing. All that you need right now is get to understand what price is doing. But if you're able to get to understand what price is doing, you are good to go, right? If you're able to get to understand what price is doing, you are good to go. So Practically, you can see that price is reacting off from this area of interest of which you are looking to grab a trade off from, right? But here's the case. Let's double down a little bit and see what you are doing on Euro USD. When you double down a little bit on Euro USD, let's try and read the price action on Euro USD. Let's try and read it. So we can see the price was giving a series of lower low, lower highs. So it was in a downtrend in this case scenario, lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs, lower low, right? Instead of giving us a lower high, then pump to the downside, so I've taken out this low. So you are seeing that Euro USD has the possibility of buying more. It has taken out this high, right? And it taking out this high, price has come back to this point of interest. So you're looking for more buys on Euro USD. Simple as that, right? You're looking for more buys on Euro USD. I don't really like trading currencies though, but that is it. You're looking for more buys on Euro USD. Good. So that is it. So if you use a trend line concept, you can see that it has broken a trend line. It's respecting this particular key level that you're having here. Right, it's respecting this particular key level that you're having here. So you're expecting more buys on Euro USD. And nevertheless, this area can be your target. This area can be your target. Because if price gets to this area, it has the possibility of doing a little pullback again before breaking this level to start moving to the upside more. Right? That is it. That is it for Euro USD. We are done for Euro USD. We're going to go to, how do you call it? GBP USD. We're going to go on GBP USD. And with GBP USD, just, you see, whatever I'm doing, I'm trying to make you understand that. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's try to identify what price is doing, right? Let's try to understand the, how do you call it? Let's try and understand the, how do you call it? The market structure. That is it, right? So let's zoom out a little bit. Let's try to identify the trend of the market and let's see how best we can just make it out of it, right? Let's see how best we can make it out of it. So this is GBP USD. Let's do GBP USD. A couple of trades in it. So good, good. So with GBP USD, you can see the price is just ranging. This one is a typical ranging market. When you zoom out, let's double down a little bit. You don't need to confuse yourself more. Let's double down to the 4-hour time frame or any of the lower time frame, right? Let's get it going and see what price is telling us there, right? Let's see what price is telling us there. Good. So when I'm done with GBP USD, I would love to do GBP card. I want to go to be the last one I'm going to analyze, and I'm going to just get to it very soon because I don't want to waste much of your time here. Most of you need to rest for tomorrow. You need to make a bank of money. That is it. This week is going to be crazy. This week is going to be crazy. Good. So now with GBP USD price in a downtrend, same case scenario. What is happening on Euro USD? The same thing is happening on GBP USD. So you just have to maneuver yourself, get the knowledge that you need. Right? Get the knowledge that you need, then I think you are good to go. You can just make as much as you can from this trade. That is it. From GBP USD and Euro USD. From GBP USD and Euro USD. And nevertheless, don't let anyone deceive you. Though I can't lie. A lot of things are going on in the industry, and I want to clear this thing. Don't let anyone deceive you that, how do you call it? Support and resistance doesn't work on other stuff. Coffee FX is the inspiration to tell you that whatever you do, support and resistance works. You need to get the right knowledge. That is it. The mentorship is open. You can just enroll and get started. The right knowledge is what you need. Don't be deceived. That is it. Good. Now let's get into this GBP USD trade that we are about to analyze. GBP USD is in a downtrend. You can see that, right? And you see that price has taken out this very high here, right? This very high. So we have having the conception that GBP USD is changing from being a downtrend to being an uptrend. That is it. So having that perception in mind, all that you need to do is that what is price doing? Price has taken out this high, it's given us a higher high. It's expected to give us a higher low before giving us another higher high. Simple price action. That is what I need. You have your point of interest in here. Let price come into you. Let price come to you. Don't force price. Don't force price. That one I can't. I want you to understand. You don't have to force price to do what he doesn't want to do. Be in alignment with the trend. Let price come to you. let price give you an extra confluence to be able to take out that trade. That is what you need. Let price give you an extra confluence to be able to take out that trade. That is what you need, right? So let price come to you. When price come to you, that is why you get the courage to look for extra confluences. Then you put in the trade. That is it. That is it. So with GBP USD, GBP USD and Euro USD are moving alike. So right now, all that you need is how is your knowledge going to help you capitalize on these two pairs, right? That is it. I've given you the directional bias. I've given you everything that you need to know. And I'm telling you, all that you need right now is waiting patiently for price to come to you to either give you a confirmation, a confluence to buy to the upside, to give you a confluence to buy to the upside. That is it. If price doesn't give you a confirmation, you're not picking out any trade. That one I can't lie. If price doesn't give you any confirmation, that you're not picking any trade, because despite the fact price has gotten to your key level, it doesn't mean that price must buy. It's not a must. You're not the one controlling the market. That is why you have something you call extra confluence. When you get an extra confluence in alignment to what you're having, which is your POI, your point of interest, that is it. You're done. That is it. You are done. If you don't get any point of how do you call it, any extra confluence on your point of interest, you are not taking any trade. Put that at the back of your head. That is it. Good. Now, after being able to get this, you see those sniper entries that I take and other stuff. Those sniper entries still they are backed up by confluences, by confirmations. Don't be deceived. Don't let anyone deceive you that when price get to the zone, buy immediately. No. Wait for extra confluence. Good. That's one key I'm going to tell you. So with GBP USD, it's moving alike with Euro. How do you call it? Euro USD. All you need is right price coming back to your zone, then you pump to the upside. Simple. Based on the confirmation you're going to get. If price doesn't give you any confirmation, you're not taking any trade because price can also break this low, break this support level, retest, and give you the confirmation in here, then sell to the downside. That is it. Right? So the confirmation, the extra confirmation is going to prevent you from taking a couple of losses that you can prevent. Simple. That is it. Now, let's talk about. I just want to spend 30 minutes here. That is all. Let's talk about how do you call it? Gold. Right? Let's talk about gold. I know most of you guys want to talk about gold. Let's talk about gold here. Let's talk about gold. And let's see what you have on gold. Let's talk about gold. Good. We're on gold right now. I'll need you to pay attention. Right? I'll need you to pay attention. Now, let me clean everything. Let me zoom out. Let me clean everything. Let me zoom out. So with gold, you need to understand what is the direction of gold. What is gold doing? What is gold doing? That's the question you have to ask yourself. What is gold doing? Now, in this case scenario, consider gold was in an uptrend from here. It has been an uptrend for a couple of days or a couple of weeks, right? You need to understand that gold has been an uptrend for a couple of days now. And now, a couple of weeks, a couple of months now. Now, gold is able to push from that uptrend, this higher highs, give you equal highs, dropping down to this area of interest, right? Dropping down to this area of interest. Let's load this up. Dropping down to this area of interest like this, right? Now, price has dropped down to this area of interest. But here's the case scenario that we are having. Right now, price, we don't have a clear direction of gold right now. We don't have a clear direction of gold right now because at this particular point, gold can give you, how do you call it? Gold has given you enough reasons to pause a little bit. Let's double down a little bit. Let's double down. When you double down, you can see that gold is kind of ranging, right? It hasn't broken out of the range to give you a clear direction, either to buy to the upside or sell to the downside. That is it. So let's see what gold have for us. Let's double down a little bit. Good. Okay, good. So let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. Let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. Whatever that you do, make sure you're working with the trend. I would want you guys to understand that you don't have the possibility, you don't have the capital to change the trend of the market. You don't have the capital to cause the market to buy or sell. So whatever price is doing, you follow it. Simple. Whatever price is doing, you follow it. Simple as that. Right? So now let's get to understand what gold is doing right now. So with regards to gold right now, you can see that gold is giving you a low, lower high, lower low, equal high, like this, something like this. So now gold is stuck between these two highs. Gold is stuck between these two highs here, right? These two high, this high here, and this low here. Gold is stuck between these two, right? So all that you'll be needing right now is you being able to be patient enough for price to wait for price to give you what it needs to give you. So gold is stuck between these two areas, right? Let me just take this one out a little bit because that's play its part, right? Gold has now given you these highs and the lows. All that you need right now is wait patiently for gold to do whatever it has to do in between these two levels. Either fine, despite the fact you can just consider to be using the concept of how do you call it support and resistance to be selling from here, buying from here till price break out of this range, right? Till price break out of this range to give you a clear direction to either sell more to the downside or buy to the upside. That is it. Either sell more to the downside or buy more to the upside. That is it. You're waiting, either waiting for price to break out of this range, then you start buying to the upside. But in this case scenario, gold is now stuck in between these two highs. All that you need is patience and knowledge. That is it. All that you need is patience and knowledge. Good. Is anyone have a question to ask? I'm going to take like two more, oh, like five questions. Five questions is okay. Is anyone have a question to ask? What if you want to retest the neckline of the M pattern here? Right, this is what you're asking. Good. It has the possibility of doing that. Right, it has the possibility of returning to this. So this is the range. Sorry, let me just mark it up properly for you. This is the range of where price is in. Right, so price can break out of it. This if the price is able to break out of this range, right, retest and come into this neckline. It's not guaranteed that price is what's going to what sell from here. But all that is going to make you sell from here is going to be your extra confirmation. That is it. Right? That is it. So if price come back into this neckline, you're looking to sell. But if price break this neckline, you're looking to buy more than you can ever imagine. That is it. Mind you, you can't force the market to do what it wants to do or what you want it to do. That is it. If price comes to your zone, wait for your extra confirmation, then get it to it. That is it. That is all that you need. Good. That is it for gold. Does anyone have a question to ask? My time is up. So that is it for gold. So it's either you're going to be taking advantage of this consolidation part, right? You're going to take advantage for this how do you call it? Consolidation part, or you're going to wait for it to break out of the consolidation to give you a clear trend direction. Because right now, as it stands now, gold has paused in between these highs and lows. That is it. That is it. Good. I will need you guys to how do you call it? To keep yourself updated. I've done BTC, I've done GBP USD, I've done Euro USD. I think most of the lead comments are the one asking. I've done most of it. It's recorded. I'm going to post them out of the video, so you can just go back and watch it, rewatch it. Okay, you can just go back and rewatch it. That is it. That is if you have for gold. You can take a screenshot of it or something, then I think you can take advantage of it. As simple as that. Good. I wanted to spend 30 minutes, but it's more than 30 minutes. So that will be all for today. I'll see you guys, God's willing. Hopefully Wednesdays. Wednesday I'll try and come how do you call live. Then try and see if I can trade live on Wednesdays. No, I think let me reschedule this live trading to this Friday. Friday we're going to be trading live, so we just have to stay tuned. That is it. You have to stay tuned. Someone said to check Euro GPY. If I'm not seeing anything clear, I'm going to just leave it. If I'm not seeing any clear direction, I'm going to leave it because I work with direction. I'm mostly on the 1 hour time frame or the 15 minutes. I'm mostly on the 1 hour time frame when it comes to currencies, right? I'm mostly on the 1 hour time frame. So Euro JPY, hmm, Euro JPY is in an uptrend. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's zoom out a little bit because we really need to identify the zones, the key levels, the point of interest. Great, great. When you zoom out a little bit, you can see that Euro JPY has landed into this area of interest, right? Has landed into this area. So of which we are looking, it doesn't necessarily mean the price must sell. It doesn't necessarily mean the price must sell, right? It doesn't necessarily mean the price must sell. So now you can see the price Euro JPY. You see the reason I don't like trading Euro JPY? Look at the wicks. A lot of wicks. The wicks are going to just do you more harm than good, right? But sometimes if they want to move, they move very smooth, right? That is it. So with this case scenario, you can see that Euro JPY is what in an uptrend, but it has landed on a very nice key level, right? So in this case scenario, Euro JPY has the possibility of selling from here, right? It has the possibility of selling from here. All that you'll be needing right now is your extra confluence, extra confluence. I always talk about extra confluence. All is going to be based on you. Everyone has a different strategy. Ours is as simple as you can even think of. That one I can't lie. It's as simple as you can even think of, right? Let's bring it up here. You see, price give you higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. So you're expecting to give you a higher low. If it's able to give you a higher low and pump to the upside, fine. But if it's able to take out this low here, then you can understand the price has changed its course from being a downtrend to being a what? An uptrend. So from being an uptrend to being a downtrend, that is it. That is it. Right? That is it. As simple as that. Good. That is all for today. I'll see you guys within God's willing tomorrow. Stay tuned. Find your account. You're going to be sending in free signals. The last time I sent in gold signals, I think I had a couple of people saying my entries are deadly. They are very deadly. I was like, oh, it's not a problem. So just stay tuned. Currency signals are coming. Gold signals will be coming. Just anything for us all. You need to make money for December. You know, December is just around the corner, right? But whilst you are making your extra cash, make sure you are getting the right knowledge. That one, don't let anyone deceive you. Don't let that one. I can't lie. You need the right knowledge, right? You need the right knowledge. And strategy is not all about big English. It's not about big how do you call it English. You just remove some name, add some name to make it look no. It's as simple as that. It's very simple, right? It's very simple. That is what I always keep saying. Get the right knowledge. That is all. You're good to go. Good. The mentorship is open. You can just enroll. However you want to do it, it's on you. You let 2025 slide without getting the knowledge. If you, let's say you enrolled for mentorship this year 2025, do you know the kind of progress you have made or you're going to make in the next year? That is it. You don't have time to waste. That one, most of you think you have all time. You don't have time to waste. You don't have time to waste. You don't have time to waste. Get the right knowledge. That is it. Practice more. Practice more. And stop jumping from one Telegram channel to another. That is it. That one is going to waste your time. That one, if I don't tell you this, I'm lying to you. It's going to waste a lot of your time. And don't be, oh, how do you call it? It's okay. That will be all for today. We're going to continue this conversation. Go so then maybe next week, tomorrow. Tomorrow, hopefully, you go live. Then we discuss more. That is it. Right? Strategy is get one thing that works for you. Stick to it. If I've seen that, oh, I've used ABC, it has worked for me today. I've seen ABC, it has worked for me today. I've seen ABC, it has worked for me today. I've seen ABC, ABC tomorrow, it has worked for me. Fine. The next thing that I'm going to do is what? I'm going to look for the same ABC, right? I'm going to look for the same ABC goes on tomorrow if I come to the chart. If I don't see the ABC, I'm not taking any trade. If I see the ABC, I'm taking the trade. That is it, right? That is what you call strategy. It's not about what people are doing, you follow it. No. Find what works for you, be with it. That is it. If I find out that, oh, if I use XYZ, I see, oh, I make profit. If I use ABC, I make profit. Now, the next time I'm going to the chart, I'm not going to look for anything different. I'm going to look for the same ABC that I know. If someone else is looking for his XYZ, that one is something that is work for the person. So the person is also going to look for his XYZ. But me, I know that ABC is working for me, so I'm going to stick with my ABC. Stop jumping from one strategy to another. Period. That is all for today. That's the last thing I'm going to say. Stop jumping from one strategy to another. If you have found that ABC is working for you, stick to ABC. If you have found that XYZ is working for someone else, don't leave your ABC and go for someone XYZ, and later you'll be like, this XYZ cry is not working properly. Let me go to another strategy, 1, 2, 3 strategy. You are going to waste you see that by the end of the year, you have wasted your whole year jumping from one strategy to another. If ABC is working for you, stick to it. If you go to the chart, look for ABC. If you don't see ABC, you are not trading that day. So you see ABC, you are picking a trade. That is it. Good. That will be all for today. That's the only advice I'm going to give you guys today. Just stay tuned. Whatever free signal you get from us, take advantage of it. Take the utmost advantage of it. That is it. Right? That will be all for today. See you guys, God's willing, tomorrow. And I would want to see most of you at the event. I would love to see most of you at the event, frankly speaking. That is it. That is it. That is it. Jumping from one strategy to another. You're going to lose money that you can even imagine. That one, I can't lie. That one, I can't lie. That's the best thing I can ever tell you. The giveaway, don't worry. We're going to do the giveaway just under the same, how do you call it, YouTube link, YouTube channel. You're going to do the giveaway very soon. Don't worry. Okay. That will be all for today. I'm going to end the live here. See you guys go on tomorrow. Bye. I'm out.